Good morning, Firebird Nation. Today is May 20th of 2022. I'm David Chapansky.
And I'm Santino DeRose.
Welcome to Firebird's Morning News. Tino, it is a happy day. It's HGP Palooza, but it's also a sad day as this is our last episode together.
I know, last day of school. I know you don't have exams. I don't have exams.
We're done.
Just got graduation to look forward to, and that's it for us as Go students. It's nuts.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on today. There's a slip and slide, Nerf battles going on. Underclassmen got wet with some water.
With water. It was so much fun.
Yeah, so that's what's going on outside, but we wanted to wrap it up here officially and have a nice little show as a send-off. So we'll be live to about 9:50. Here we're going to have Mr. Semenak join us in a little bit, as many teachers as possible. We kind of have the door open today, so if you hear background noise, that's why. And we're going to be hearing our echo as well a lot, Tino, from outside. All right, so our first guest, let's start us off with James Samuel, who's going to join us. He's been on here many times so far this year. Well, one time, but...
James, get on here. You know me and you know a lot.
Yeah.
Dave, did you...
I don't watch movies all that much, Tino.
Definitely didn't.
But James is our movie reviewer.
Much time watching the Phillies.
Yeah.
I do. I spend way too much time. Yeah.
You got to watch more movies. Dave.
All right, well, James, what movie do you want to talk about today?
Well, I'm here today to review Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Came out a couple weeks ago. Newest Marvel movie out. You know.
I have a question for you straight out the gate. Out of a 10-point ranking, 1 to 10, 10 being the best thing, 1 being the worst, what would you give it?
So I actually posted my review today. I gave it a 7.9.
A little bit lower than me, but not too much lower.
Yeah.
I gave it actually I do the point rating too. I gave it like an 8.3.
Yeah.
I think it was very solid. There's a lot of I don't know. Are you an MCU fan from like phase 1, phase 2
definitely.
early on? I think a lot of fans that have been with it early on love this movie. They saw it for what it was. It was a little bit dive into the horror aspect of MCU. I love that.
Was what I loved about it. I think the best part about it was Sam Raimi's direction. He's the best possible director for a Doctor Strange movie.
I totally agree. There was a lot of people that just wanted MCU build to the next Thanos level thing, and I'm like, just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you do.
Yeah, definitely. I think it has some issues as a movie. Like, I think it was paced way too fast. I think they could have slowed down in some parts. But it wasn't bad at all. I thought it was still good.
Next question. How many times did you watch the movie?
I saw it twice.
Oh, same here. I saw it twice. Any times in 3D?
No.
I gave it a watch in 3D on the second time.
Really?
It was definitely worth it. It was really fun, actually.
I'm not a 3D guy personally, but yeah.
I'm not either. And actually, the first Doctor Strange, a little brief story, my mom got tickets for the first Doctor Strange. And when we're going, the guy gave us 3D glasses. And my dad, he was upset. He was like, he did not like 3D at all. Like, he gives him a headache and stuff. My mom had no idea. Like, it didn't say 3D when she ordered the tickets. But so I figured watching the second Doctor, because it was so much fun. I loved watching the first one. I figured I'd watch the second one in 3D. Worth it. So if
Maybe
you go
I'll
a third
have to do
time,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. What was your favorite scene from the movie?
Oh, that's tough. I would have to go with the scene where Doctor Strange starts like using music notes to.
I love that. My
was
girlfriend,
awesome.
she actually hated that. It was like
Really?
one of her like least favorite scenes.
I thought that was awesome.
I loved it
I
too.
mean, it's always cool to see Doctor Strange in action because all the crazy magic and everything. But
You might say I'm stupid, but it kind of reminded me of like Mickey Mouse and like the old sorcerer. You know, with Mickey Mouse and the
No, I
blue
see
hat.
that.
You know that's what it kind of reminded me
Yeah.
of when they were throwing the music back and forth. That
I
was
see
really
that.
cool. But anything else you want to talk about the movie?
I mean, it was just fun. If you look at it for what it is, it's a fun experience. If you dive deep into it like I do, I mean, you're gonna find problems with it. But you know, it's up to MCU par for the most part.
How about this? What's your least favorite scene from the movie?
Ooh,
Hot question, Santino.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't think there was particularly a bad scene in the movie. I just think, you know, like I said, it was paced way too fast. I feel like they could have slowed down a little bit. I wasn't a big fan of America Chavez. I feel like
Really?
she wasn't bad. I just thought she felt more like a plot device instead of a character.
I've heard that a lot, and
Yeah.
you know what? Going into the movie, I'm like, I don't know American Chavez. I don't care about this character. Don't have her in my Doctor Strange movie, blah, blah, blah. I just went in the movie having a good time. Loved the actress. She did really good. I'm hearing some rumbles that she's going to have some more importance later down the line. Like
Probably.
Wanda in Age of Ultron, she was nothing really,
Yeah.
and now she's got like WandaVision and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So Marvel likes to build, and we'll see where she goes. I love the actress though; she's a big read.
If that's the direction they're going with her, I'm all for it.
Yeah, totally agree.
Definitely.
So where can people check you out again on Instagram?
Instagram at _critic_27. I post reviews. I just posted my Doctor Strange review today, just like I said.
And James is also a senior.
I am.
So congratulations.
Yeah.
Told us sad day today, but a
It
happy
is.
day too to celebrate everything. Thank you,
Definitely.
James, as always. It's
You
been a
got it,
pleasure.
guys.
Thank you so much. All right, James Samuel, everybody. Yeah. Okay, next up at the door looks like it's Mr. Burke, our principal.
Mr. Wharton.
Mr. Whartonby wants to go first.
Whartonby.
Okay.
This is one of our first
Yeah,
time guests.
yeah,
for this
Mr. Whartonby, you were our
episode.
first
Bring it
ever
back.
guest. Come on.
Circle?
I was just coming to watch.
All right,
I can't
Mr.
not
Whartonby,
have
welcome.
one.
Hello, hello.
You were our first ever guest.
Yes.
So,
Picture.
yeah, the picture is on the wall. All right, 2 questions we want to ask a lot of the teachers. Number 1, favorite moment from this year?
From this year?
Yes.
Well, that's a tough one. I liked bringing back the charity ball.
Yeah,
You
that was a
know,
lot of fun.
Was, new location, getting back to giving, an opportunity to get together and have kind of dances like that, large crowd. So I'm going with charity ball.
Well, I apologize if there's an echo, but that is a great answer when you're
Not
playing outside.
Christology
But
with any seniors?
Oh, man. Christology
What a
was,
class.
that was an endeavor. Gets better every minute we teach it, right?
Oh yeah.
Something summer plans wise.
No real big summer plans. We'll be here a little bit preparing for next year. Going down the shore a little bit, hanging out with the family. My kids are big into swim over the summer, so doing all the dad things that we do.
Well, I want to thank you so much for everything on a teacher level and also as a lacrosse coach level. I know it was a disappointing end to the season the other day, but thank you for everything you do. I'm very appreciative for the 4 years and working together, and Santino as well. So thank you very much.
And we thank you. Very
Thank you.
exciting to build up our game days, to have the announcement, the excitement.
I'll miss it next year, for sure.
Commentating as the game is being played, it's an element of HGP I hope lives long after you.
I kind of want to throw in 2 more thank yous. Everything you do, especially over the summer, spending your summers here, and also everything you do behind the scenes for senior retreats.
Appreciate that.
They ran really smooth and it was a
And
lot
I
of fun.
appreciate you and the levity you bring to the classroom many of the times, right? Have you ever heard my Santino laugh?
I have not, no.
I'm holding it in
Is that
now.
good?
Yeah, it was
Good?
really
It's good.
Uh,
Love it, though. Made me laugh and smile every day you do it in class. Every day.
Well, we'll also thank you for everything you do with service hours and keeping up with that. So thank you so much, Mr. Wimby. We appreciate you.
All
And
right.
thanks for stopping by today.
Great.
All right.
Good job, guys.
All right, Tino. So we have about 20 minutes or so left. Mr. Semenak will close us out, and then we'll hand it over to Brendan and AJ. But we want to bring in Mr. Daniels, who's here in the Philly shirt today.
I'm sure Dave appreciates that.
Yeah, so I have
better
to.
win.
So hold on, turn around first. Hold on, everybody, turn around.
Uh-oh.
There we go, Reese boy. Here we go. No other way we can end it than that. All right.
I don't know who that
So, all right. So a couple of things, Mr. Daniels. You are on the Drexel Co-op. Well, I'll let you speak about that. Why are you here? I should ask that question.
I'm a software engineering student at Drexel, and I'm here to help Mr. Jacobs out as my co-op. So I do IT here. I help with a lot of the printing issues. That's kind of my main thing here. I work with the website, and I just help day to day with Mr. Jacobs' endeavors.
Okay. So you also like DuckDuckGo?
I do like
Good
that.
search engine.
I
Yeah.
hate Google.
Okay.
It's just kind of like there's no
AJ's loving it over there. The hate Google slander. I don't know.
What's wrong with Google?
I don't know. I didn't say it.
no privacy. It's just kind of like it's kind of weird. I don't know.
I like that they like they know what I like, so they give me what I like. I like that.
Oh,
I like,
Google.
I like
okay.
the cookies. The cookie. I'm a
The
cookie
cookies.
monster.
You're a
I like
cookie
it.
fan.
Yeah.
All right.
T-shirt.
All right. You haven't been here for long. Kind of favorite moments so far? Something you've kind of liked?
Tommy Palermo just winning that Firebird. That was very interesting. That wouldn't have worked at many other schools, but I think it hit home here.
That
Fun.
was awesome.
Yeah, it was. And Tina, you did a great job too in the fiber
Thank you.
competition. Don't want to
I-
discredit you as well.
Tommy deserved every part of that victory. Oh my goodness, I couldn't handle that. I would have threw up in that trash can after the first.
With the eggs, yeah. It was a lot of fun to watch though.
It was fun to watch.
Summer plans.
Summer plans, I'm going to be here setting up some new stuff with Mr. Jacobs. I don't really have any vacations planned. Trying to get back healthy so I can play baseball again, but that's about it.
All right. Well, no offense, but I hope Villanova and Drexel don't play in baseball, so you don't really have to worry
We don't
about
have
it.
a baseball team.
Oh wait, you don't? No, you
we have
do.
club.
Oh
We
yeah,
don't
you have inter. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
We got rid of it in like 2005. But we're going to beat you guys in basketball this year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, keep dreaming, keep dreaming, keep dreaming. All right, well, thank you so much, Mr. Daniels. We appreciate it. And he's been great with helping us set up with everything. So there's a shout out. Really appreciate everything. So thank you so much. All right, Mr. Jordan is next, everybody. Welcome. And he is the Lampoon.
The cover and the back, I died laughing. It was so funny.
So Mr. Jordan is one of our producers here, so it wouldn't be a final show if we didn't have him on. He brought the Lampoon with him, which is great.
did.
So the Lampoon, you want to kind of explain what the Lampoon is for all those who may not know?
The Lampoon is a humor magazine. It used to be Embers. We used to have a proper literary magazine. We may still have it again next year, but a group of guys came to me 4 years ago and they said, we want to do comedy. We want to do like a comedy club, and we want to do like videos and different things like that. And I was like, well, why don't you think about doing this for Embers? And I knew I love good comedy, and there's this magazine that Harvard University does called the Harvard Lampoon.
Oh,
and
okay.
That's like if you get into the Harvard Lampoon, you're like launched on a career in comedy. Yeah, they go to Hollywood, those guys. So
I mean, if you
was
go to
like,
Harvard, period.
yeah,
True, Tito. True.
But there's like lines that form to try and get into this Lampoon club, and so I thought, why don't we just do this? And
Yeah.
so here we are,
Well,
4 years later.
It's one of my favorite moments of the year, for sure. And we actually have a video which Rob created, which has some Lampoon moments in there, which will play in the intermission. So stay tuned. About 10-15 minutes when AJ and Brendan are about to take over, we will play that video. But do you want to show like a page or something that you
Sure.
that you like the most?
Yeah. So one of the favorites, we did a little, as you know, we did a little comedy show.
Yes.
A live show of some of this stuff. And one of the first ones we did is, I don't know if you can zoom in on this or not, but Muscle Mike, Mr. Semenak is Muscle Mike Semenak's workout.
Who'll be joining us in a little bit.
Workout routine, and Jason Brown works out after school in the weight room sometimes, and Mr. Semenak has his own routine that he follows, and it's kind of funny, and so he sort of did a little send up for us, so that was good. And then the other one, I guess, the movie posters, you can probably get
Yeah, we do have some movie posters in the video, but yeah.
those.
Movie posters were great this year and last year. And
Yeah.
every year, actually. They're
Every year,
always great
yeah, they are the
year.
best.
they
yes.
always, it's challenging, you know. You can't repeat a joke. Like I cut every joke. Like they try sometimes some of our best jokes, and I have to cut them. I'm like, everything's got to be new all the time. So
That's
my
awesome.
favorite there was that breaking bread one. I think, although all of them are funny, but they managed to make Father Dan look scary.
That's hilarious. I think last year my favorite one was Best Teacher Exit. That was hilarious.
That was maybe one of the best jokes we've ever had.
That was so funny.
About the redacted one. Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, definitely.
I laughed at. It's funny. I saw that, and Kyle Stone wrote that joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I saw it, and I was just I emailed him. I was like, this is so funny, and we can't do it because of what it is. But then I realized he redacted it, so I was like, guess we can do it.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, that was a very.
Actually, Kyle Stone, speaking of him, I just saw his little brother over the past 2 weekends. We're doing a forensics workshop here. He'll be here next year, so get
good.
your hands on him.
I'm looking
sure
forward
he'll
to
be,
that.
Yeah.
Kyle's at NYU, and he's in like the film school up there. So one of these days, I'm hoping that some of these guys make it big into this kind of stuff.
That'd be awesome.
Like, it would really be cool.
Well, favorite moment from this year, Mr. Jordan.
Oh God, favorite moment. This isn't the same as the 10. That's a tough question. I guess just the show that we put on last week. Those 15 minutes that our guys were up there were, getting the whole gym laughing. That was really fun.
Very enjoyable. Yeah.
That was a great time.
Yeah.
And any summer plans you want to talk about?
Not really. Just relaxing. Going on some trips. Going to Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, doing a little bit of creative writing of my own. So
Nice.
yeah, that's
Sounds
about it.
interesting.
Watching
Sounds
some-
awesome.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
like a
going
great
to some
time.
Phillies games, playing guitar.
That's where I'll be.
yeah.
A lot of Phillies games.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, really, for everything that you do
Absolutely.
with the
Love
show
having
and
you
with the
guys. You guys
Lampoon.
have launched this in a great way.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to, next year's guys picking it up and keeping it going. So
Be a
this
lot
is a
of
cool
fun.
new
Yep.
thing that you guys have started. So nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Jordan.
All
We
right.
appreciate it. Mr. Jordan, everybody. All right, who's next? We have about 10 minutes, Tino, before we end. And it's Mr. Semenak.
Mr. Semenak.
Welcome. Another Philly shirt. I'm loving
It's
this.
been so long.
Is there anybody on the back?
Mr. There is. Hey, no.
How
There
are
is
you,
somebody
Mr.
on the back.
Semenak?
Good. We have 0.7 left.
Oh, it's Harper on the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay. So, welcome. This is your debut here on the show.
yeah.
So, do you want to talk
The finale.
It is the finale. Do you want to talk? Well, first, kind of introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm Mr. Simak. I teach bio honors. This is my 17th year, end of 17th.
Make sure if you can to speak up when you're telling the joke, just so that everybody. I want to make sure that everybody can
Is
hear.
this it?
Yes, that's the mic that's
Why
going to
do
pick
you
you
have one of these?
up. Because these are kind of right in front of me and Tina.
Gotcha.
That one
look
picks up
more
everything.
official.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. All right, so you have a story
I do.
you want to share. All right, story time with Mr. Semenak. Here we go. Start us off.
I live near like 4 golf courses, and when
Okay.
I drive anywhere, I pass a golf course. So this time of year, it's my goal to see somebody golfing and honk on their backswing. Like
Okay.
they're going back like this and honk. So I think last year, 2 years ago, I was going past a course. Somebody was putting, and they pulled it back, and boom, so leaving on a horn. They stand up, or they get up and throw their club at me. It does happen a few times. We've had some obscene gestures, I'll say. So that's my goal. So even the other day, that happened too. So it's my goal. My kids congratulate me. You know, after the end of the year, every year, around October, I grade myself on how I did. Last year was an A+, but this year we're starting to okay, like B, right? Yeah. It's my goal. It's to be a jerk, and really, if I ruin their day, I don't care one bit. I don't.
Well,
Does it make your day that much better?
It does. It does. Very much so. Yeah.
Well, you were in the Philly shirt, and one of my
Yeah.
favorite stories that I remember
Yeah.
from freshman year was the Philly story that you tried out for the Phillies.
I did.
Oh,
Do
that's
you
did.
want to share that with everybody really
Oh
quick?
wow, it was a mess. Let's see what you. Well, I didn't make the team, or I thought I wouldn't because of my performance or lack thereof. So I spiked my helmet after I struck out, and I was heading up to my car, and it went past like a stack of baseballs toward me. So I took 2 boxes and ran away, put it in my car. And so I stole 2 baseballs. I get 24 baseballs at $8 a pop. It's what? It's like $200, right? Yeah. So yeah, there's much more to our story, but you don't have that much time, I guarantee.
All right, so
One of my favorites was like the elevator story.
I remember the elevator story.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, my cousin cried, and he was 17. He cried, and I told him, I said, dude, stop crying. Let's figure this out. So we're here, so it's all good, but I learned how elevators doing no work that day, so real dumb.
All right, so let's play Firebird Frenzy, Mr. Semenak.
Is that hot
Answer
seat?
that
The hot
question,
seat?
60 seconds. Yes, it is
Oh,
a hot
wow.
seat. Mr. Goulet, if you would do the honor, 60 seconds. Tino, last time, buddy. You want to get started?
My mom didn't give me any questions.
All right, off the top. I'm going off the top of that today.
Going with the good old question, red or blue, Mr. Semenak?
Red,
Hot dogs or hamburgers?
hamburger,
Bio or chemistry?
bio, come on.
Oh, I knew.
How do you order your cheesesteak? I know it's not this or that, but
American with
Freshmen or seniors?
freshman,
you an Instagram or Facebook kind of guy?
neither.
Wow, that's a
Neither.
good question, Dave. Summer or winter?
Summer, come on.
Music or podcast?
Podcast.
Favorite sport?
It's time between baseball and football.
Water ice or pretzels?
What are confused? Spring freezes, pretzels with mustard.
With mustard.
Yeah,
Chocolate or vanilla?
chocolate.
All right, kind of your go-to hour mark order.
Wow, good question.
Oh, like pretzel iced tea right here, and yeah, my accountant is exhausted. They told me.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Good luck.
Mr. Semenak, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank
Take
you.
over the throne next year.
AJ and Brendan, we're going to welcome them on here in a second.
Right. Only one. Sir DeRose, where you going to school?
Temple University.
I see her.
Is anybody out there last that wants to come on?
Profe.
Profe. Come on, Profe.
Profe.
Join us.
Profe.
Come on, join us.
Profe.
Come on, Profe. Here we go. Welcome.
Hola.
Profe, welcome.
Thank you.
It's about time to end it. You've been on here before.
I
Kind of
have.
favorite moment from this year?
Favorite moment? Oh gosh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I think starting Firebird Morning News and see where we are now and where we were in the beginning.
You always
because
warm my
you
heart,
guys
Profe.
and Rob Loper, the dream team. So
I'm going to get to Rob in a second. Don't worry.
Definitely the dream
Summer plans, Profe? Anything?
no, I'm going to the beach in North Carolina and Long Beach Island, New Jersey, and that's it. So taking it easy. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you, as I said at morning meeting, for everything, for me pitching this idea to you and you kind of getting it off the ground, helping me with it. Great producer, helps us out with everything. Got the pictures aligned. Santino hung them up. I am not the decorator in here, by the way.
Santino is
so
the decorator.
yeah,
And
it
Rob.
looks good. I'm not the
Rob.
decorator.
No, this is Rob.
Rob?
Rob.
That was phenomenal.
Oh, Rob.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Everything you see in here, except the photos, Rob.
Yeah, I did the pictures.
Yeah.
All right, and
Profe, I
come
do
on,
wanna-
both you guys get in here. Come on, Mr. Jordan, Mr. Goulet.
That's right.
Come on, no, Mr. Goulet, come on. Come on. All right, so we have Profe, Mr. Jordan, and Mr. Goulet, our three producers. Want to thank you guys so much for everything. Mr. Goulet, you haven't said anything today. Want to say anything to the camera?
I think in that morning meeting today you said enough.
All right, well, Tino, I think it is about time to wrap everything up.
I gotta go for
Hold
a
on.
second. I gotta go for a second.
There's something? Okay.
Something's happening.
So I first just want to start off by saying thank you to Mr. Jacobs. I feel so bad because the morning meeting gave a bunch of shout outs and I just blanked on, I wanted to, I was taking too much time. I forgot about Mr.
Right,
Jacobs.
Dave.
But Mr. Jacobs really is amazing. Our IT guy here at Holy Ghost. He's done everything to really get this off the ground, really. And I'm extremely thankful for them and for everything. Rob Loper is behind the camera. Rob, come on. You should come out here at least. And a little bit here. Uh-oh. All right, Rob, come on. Here we go. Rob is a freshman, but he's going to be running Holy Ghost Prep in like another year.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Did everything with Sports Media Day. We have some new graphics, which we're going to debut for the morning news. AJ and Brendan are about to take over. Head guy over here. I want to thank you for everything. I'm so excited to come back next year and see how far everything has come along. You'll promise me you're going to keep it up,
Yes,
up
I
and running. You're going to take over as the new.
Do you see this?
What?
Do you look to your right?
I do. I promise. I'm so thankful. I'm going to get to it in a second. I'm trying to get through thank yous. But
I'm
Rob,
like, I can't stop smiling.
I am very happy.
because I was soaked.
Oh
It
yeah,
was your fault, but yeah, I got soaked.
Tino.
Yeah.
I hit you a little bit. Yeah,
Alright.
I gave you a one squirt. And
Yeah.
I kept going.
Well, thank you, Rob. Appreciate it as always. All right, let's get the three producers back in here again. And we also have Brendan, who's going to join us, who's going to take over as a host for next year. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Mr. Goulet.
This is
I wanna thank
this is
you guys
amazing.
For everything that you've done.
Uh-oh.
For you
Thank you
and
so
Class
much.
of 22.
Got you guys.
2022, I should say.
Thank you. This is amazing. This is really
Blow out
amazing.
the candles. That's
Go
it.
for it.
That'll
Ready,
be the
This is
Dave?
amazing. Hold on.
Let's
We
go.
got to make a
Three.
wish. All right, here
Alright.
we go. Ready?
Can't tell anyone.
3, 2.
1.
Good job, guys.
Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. Brendan's here. Let's get AJ in here. Brendan, stay in here. AJ, come on. I love the balloons. Thank you. I'm going to put them off to the side.
Gracias, bro.
AJ, get in here. So these guys are going to take over in like 5 minutes. The producers, thank you so much, Mr. Jordan, Profe, Mr. Goulet, and Tino. It is time to wrap it up. I hope I got to everybody. I really thank everybody who's been involved in this process. Dr. Pollock, who was not able to be with us here today. I'm talking way too much here. But I'm David Chmansky.
Guys, it's with a heavy heart. I'm Santino DeRose signing off one last time. Stay golden.
This has been Firebirds Morning News. Have a great day, everybody. Go Firebirds. We're going to play the intermission video. Stay tuned for Brendan and AJ's first episode. I'm so excited to see what they could do. Thank you to you, Tino. Appreciate everything. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. All right, great show, everybody. We'll see you on the other side of this intermission. Thank you.
Hi, I'm AJ Olzak,
And I'm Brendan Boudelier.
and we are taking over for David Shapansky and Santino DeRose. We're really excited to get this going. A little bit about me. I'm involved in Model United Nations, Finance Club, Student Government, Campus Ministry. I'm an Unum leader, St. Francis Inn, and I play Ultimate Frisbee.
Before I talk about myself, I just want to say thank you to Dave and Santino for all the hard work they've put in this year. They set us up. They're going to set us up for a great year next year. I'm really looking forward to it. We thank all the teachers. I know they got to thank you before us, but just again, they put in a lot of hard work, and I'm really looking forward to next year. I do a lot of the same clubs as AJ, Campus Ministry, Ghosts Around the World, Model UN. I'm an Unum leader. I do service trips. Me and AJ just came back from Ireland about a month ago, which was awesome. A lot of quality time I got to spend with AJ. And I'm also on the basketball team.
Yeah. We had a few sports things happen. What about the lacrosse game?
Yeah, so lacrosse had their first round of playoffs the other night. Sadly, they lost 11-8 to Upper Marion. They had a great season. They reached double-digit wins. They had a lot of seniors are graduating, so I think it was a sad night when they lost that. We got our own weatherman for this year is on the lacrosse team, so he's the future of the program, so we look forward to the next year for lacrosse.
Yeah, and so after lacrosse, we have Ultimate Frisbee. We had our Ultimate Frisbee senior night this past Wednesday, and the underclassmen played the played the seniors. We couldn't get any opponents to come. It was a very busy date for all the other teams in the area, but the underclassmen won 15 to the seniors 12 points. We say goodbye to 7 different seniors who have been playing for quite a few years now. Including Ryan Ott, Nico Blanco, Dan Bierhalter, Frank Zink, Michael Nipper, Lucas Guinan, and George Vizinarius. We really are going to miss them on the team, but we do have some good news. They will get to play again with us because we're going to States. Memorial Day weekend, we will be in Pittsburgh performing what we do in Pittsburgh, so it should be a lot of fun.
Do you think Mr. Krosky can get us a fan bus so we can get a crowd out there?
I don't know about that, but I don't know what really is going to happen. All I can say is follow the Instagram, Holy Ghost Prep Ultimate Frisbee, and we'll keep you updated. Other than that, I think we got to see what the weather is today. So, Mike, would you be interested in telling us the weather? We're going to go to an intermission first, and then we'll go right to Mike.
Hello, Firebirds. What a beautiful day it is outside. Nice senior day, last day of school. We can expect some pretty high temperatures. It's going to feel like midsummer this weekend. I believe 97 on Saturday and 93 on Sunday. So it's going to be important to stay hydrated, keep it cool. Midsummer temperatures, but we might be expecting some showers later today. But keep it cool, Firebirds. Let's start off summer right.
Well, great work, Michael. That was awesome. I look forward to next year when we're gonna be able to hear you more and hear more weather from you. Super cool thing we're adding of the weatherman. We didn't have that this year. I don't know about you, AJ, but I'm really looking forward to it.
I really like him telling us the weather, and I really like the weather for this weekend.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be warm. Michael's a funny kid, so I'm sure we'll have a good time next year with him.
Yeah.
Now we'll move on to some trivia, and I heard that it could be about me.
So, yes, we have a very, very competitive trivia question today. Out of 5 total points, what did Brendan earn on his first daily quiz in Mr. Goulet's class? Put your answer in the chat.
I was a freshman at this time. Still goes down as one of my favorite classes at Holy Ghost. One of the best teachers. Greatest tennis coach ever. Played at tennis at Villanova, fun fact. I'm just giving him all the props right now, so. Unfortunately, I won't have him as a teacher next year, which is going to be a disappointment. Mr. Goulet is saying I should drop down, but I don't know about that.
So I'll repeat the question one more time. Out of 5 total points, what did Brendan earn on his first daily quiz in Mr. Goulet's class?
I didn't even know the answer to this. When I was told the question, it took me 4 guesses to get it. So I don't know who's going to be able to get this. I think it's just going to be a lucky guess.
Yeah. So while we're waiting for the trivia answer, spring preview was canceled this past week. When is it? Do you know when it's going to move to?
So June 2nd, we're going to have our spring preview again. It got rescheduled. We had that really bad weather. I wish Mike was still here. We could talk about the weather more. With possibly tornadoes, like everyone was trying to get home. So we canceled it to stay safe, and it turned out it was just a little bit of rain. So June 2nd, anybody interested in coming to Holy Ghost, we're going to have a student panel. All clubs and sports teams are going to be set up at tables. It should just be a really good night. Learn more about Holy Ghost. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be there. Maybe I'll be at this table. Maybe I'll be at another table. We have to see.
Yeah, it should be really good. The weather hopefully will be better. Do we have a winner on trivia? No?
No one can get it?
No guesses? Any?
Disappointing.
Okay.
I'm sure everyone guessed like 5 out of 5 because of they knew that I'd be getting a 5
sure
out of 5.
that's how. I'm sure that's what they guessed.
Definitely not 0.
Yeah, not 0 at all. Well, other than that, we're really looking forward to next year, and we hope everyone just has a really good summer overall. We want to thank everyone that has supported HGP TV with Dave and Santino. They, once again, will reiterate how great of a job they did and how much they've grown it. Also to Rob behind the screen over here. He has done a phenomenal job with
Rob is
growing this
awesome.
program, and we really look forward to working together. If anyone is interested in getting things on the morning news or has ideas, please, by all means, reach out to any of us. We're happy to listen. We want to make this as big as it can get at Holy Ghost and make it a really cool thing that you won't find at a lot of other schools. At this point, somebody has to have the answer, right?
Still no.
No?
Just to keep going with what AJ said, it really was an awesome thing that we got to do this year with having this TV station, and I'm so excited for next year. I keep saying it, but it's going to be awesome. And so many great ideas we've already started to think of, and more to come. And between the weatherman, and we're going to have sports guys next year and current events guys. So it's really going to be something special that we're going to keep growing. And Rob's a freshman, so he's going to be here for 3 more years. So by the time he's a senior, hopefully this will be quite a TV station.
Yeah, and one thing, especially from the morning meeting message we found today, was how fast time went by for the seniors. So, we're juniors now, and we can already tell you personally how fast it feels like it's gone. Yep. So if you are that freshman, or you are the sophomore, or even if you're already a junior and you're just not really involved yet, get involved. It's really worth it. You get a lot of different experiences.
Yeah, just jump in. If you're a freshman, jump in. That's what Rob did, and where he's at right now is unbelievable. His talents behind the camera are crazy. We're really grateful for him and all the hard work he puts in. And I just want to talk about this because I don't think Dave and Santino made a big enough point about this, but all the seniors are outside right now just spraying everyone with water. And I was drenched going to my first period, and I think Dave and Santino just blew it over like it wasn't a big deal. But everyone is getting buckets of water poured on them, cups of water poured on them. And Dave's right here if you want to come and speak for the seniors.
As a freshman, I was also hit pretty hard. So it's kind of a tradition.
Fair.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fair.
But I did not hit either of you with water, so it's not my fault.
No,
There you go.
Thank
That's
you,
fair.
Dave. Thank you.
That's fair.
All right, other than that, doesn't seem like we have a trivia answer. That's kind of sad. Should I give?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, the answer was 3, so he's not a perfect student. He wasn't a failing student, right in the middle.
It was my first test. Now, I can guarantee you all my tests for the rest of the year were 5 out of 5s. Definitely. Mr. Goulet shaking his head, but I know they were 5 out of 5s.
Something. Okay. Well, other than that, since we have Dave here, would you like to tell us what letter day it is, Dave?
What letter day?
Dave, come on. It's DE1, right?
Before Dave goes
yeah.
on, I know everyone knows this, but we have a big tradition of our math teacher, Mrs. Carmine, coming in at morning meetings, and the crowd goes crazy, and then she announces what day it is. This morning we had morning meeting, and it was the last one. So, Dave, to give us it today.
Today is DE1 day. Woo!
Well, we just want to thank everyone for tuning in today. We're really looking forward to next year. A lot of work's going to be put in this summer. We're going to be changing the set, getting more cameras. It's going to be a different look next year, and I just can't wait for it to start up again.
Yeah, and if anyone is interested in commentating every sports game, please reach out.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'd love to have you.
Dave, the voice of the Firebirds, is leaving, so we got to find a new voice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again. I'm Brendan Boudelier.
I'm AJ Olzak.
And have a great day.